In this video, we will discuss discounted payback period. If we incorporate the concept of time value of money into the payback period, we will get a new method known as discounted payback period method. Like payback period, discounted payback period also gives the number of years and months it will take to break even or recover the cash outflow or initial investment of a project. But there is a difference between them. In discounted payback period method, we recognize the time value of money. First, we will convert all future cash flows of a project into present value by using relevant discount rate. Then, we will calculate the discounted payback period. Now, we will explain the discounted payback period with an example. Teo Construction Limited is considering two mutually exclusive investments, Project A and Project B. The company can undertake one or neither project, but not both. Project A would require an initial investment of $55,000. The net cash inflows from the project are: in year 1, the cash flow is $12,000. In year 2, the cash flow is $15,000. In year 3, the cash flow increases to $18,000. In year 4, the cash flow remains steady at $18,000. In year 5, the cash flow rises to $20,000. In year 6, the cash flow decreases slightly to $16,000. And finally, in year 7, the cash flow is $15,000. Project B, on the other hand, would require an initial investment of $65,000. The net cash inflows from the project are: in year 1, the cash flow is $30,000. In year 2, the cash flow is $25,000. In year 3, the cash flow increases to $28,000. In year 4, the cash flow decreases to $12,000. In year 5, the cash flow further declines to $6,000. And finally, in year 6, the cash flow is $8,000. Teo Construction's required rate of return from any project is 11%. Here are the relevant discount factors for 11%, which have been adapted from the discount table. Teo Construction currently requires all projects to pay back in discounted cash flow terms within 4 years. Which project, if either, should be undertaken by the company? The NPV and discounted payback period for each project are calculated separately. Project A year 0 starts with an investment of minus $55,000. The discount factor is 1, so the present value is minus $55,000, which is our starting cumulative value. In year 1, we have a cash flow of $12,000. Using a discount factor of 0.901, the present value is $10,812, making our cumulative value minus $44,188. In the same way, we will calculate the cumulative present value for each year. So, the NPV of this project is $20,662, indicating a profitable investment. Payback occurs when the cumulative present value stops being negative and starts to become positive. For Project A, positive cumulative present value indicates the timeline when the project has recovered its initial investment of $55,000. The exact break-even will happen after year 4, but before the end of year 5. That is, the discounted payback for this project will happen sometime during year 4. But to get the exact period, we will use the discounted payback period formula. Discounted payback period equals Y years plus B divided by sum of B and E, then multiplied by 12 months, where Y is the number of fully completed years before payback. For our example, Y is 4 because this is the year immediately before payback. B is the cumulative cash flow at the beginning of the payback year, ignoring the negative value. In our example, beginning of the payback year is year 4. The cumulative cash flow at year 4 is $6,988. E is the cumulative cash flow at the end of the payback year. In our example, end of payback period is year 5. The cumulative cash flow at the end of year 5 is $4,872. Now that we know the amount for Y, B, and E, we can calculate the discounted payback period for the project. Discounted payback period equal to 4 years plus $6,988 divided by sum of $6,988 and $4,872, then multiplied by 12 months. This calculation gives a discounted payback period of 4 years and 7 months. Now for Project B, we will do similar calculations. The NPV of this project is $18,544, indicating a profitable investment. In Project B, positive cumulative present value indicates the timeline when the project has recovered its initial investment of $65,000. The exact break-even will happen after year 2, but before the end of year 3. That is, the discounted payback for this project will happen sometime during year 3. For Project B, Y is 2, because this is the year immediately before payback. B is the cumulative cash flow, which is $17,670, found at the beginning of the payback year, ignoring negative value. E is the cumulative cash flow, which is $2,798, found at the end of the payback year. So, discounted payback period equals 2 years plus $17,670 divided by sum of $17,670 and $2,798, then multiplied by 12 months. This gives a discounted payback period of 2 years and 10 months. Project A has a higher NPV, but pays back after 4 years and 7 months, which is longer than the minimum acceptable payback period. Project B has a lower NPV, but pays back within 3 years, which is less than the acceptable payback period. TO Construction currently requires all projects to pay back in discounted cash flow terms within 4 years. Based on the investment criteria set by TO Construction, Project B would be undertaken. According to the discounted payback period method, even if 2 projects have positive NPVs, an organization would undertake the project with a shorter discounted payback period.